So let's talk about it. So today is a great day. A lot of the children were out of school today, which wasn't great for me. Okay. So I'm wishing you a meaningful Martin Luther King Jr. Day as we honor his legacy of quality and justice for all. And so it's important to approach the day with respect, I would say reflection on the impact of Dr. King's work, and his legacy lives on, and I live in Atlanta. So yes, and so we have a lot of festivities going on today. And so yes, so make sure you are honoring in whatever way that you choose, but the reflection of his work is so important. So let me just tell you what I'm going to talk about today. Let me tell you, put new because I have to tell you who I am. I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach. I'm a speaker. My background, radio and television. My degrees are in communications and public relations. Love the television and radio industry. I was on air by the time I was 19. I knew I was going to talk. And so now I get to talk on stages so you can book me for your events. And so, yes. And then, of course, my number one job is business coaching, where I teach you how to build your business online and offline. I actually don't care what company you're in. I don't care what you sell, because it's all about the peoples. Okay. Lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, services. It doesn't matter. We all want to learn better skills to attract more leads, to have more clients, to have more revenue. And when you have more revenue, right, you can do more things. And so I'm excited that you are here. So hashtag to the pretty people. That's where I get to show up like this and share all this free business goodness for you. So if this is good for you, say yes, hashtag pretty people. So what we're going to talk about really quickly is you definitely need to change your language. I've trained thousands over the years. My first company went to the top of the company, transitioned to a new company, more social retail, where I could see more of you all the time. And what I found in training thousands of people over the years, people don't use the right language. And so I'm going to share with you how to transform your business language and attract higher quality people or higher quality crowd of people that want what you have. So a lot of times the problem isn't your product. It's not your company. It's not the comp plan. It's really the language that you're speaking to people. And so I'm going to give you some examples of things you could say that sound better and actually will actually help people move, whether they're moving forward with you or they'll say, no, thank you. First of all, you got to be willing. Oh, thank you so much. Collagen, collagen, collagen. Okay, just put collagen. I'll send it to you, or you can go to my profile. And okay, you could text me the word collagen. My phone number will be on the profile. You can text it to me. That's totally fine. Most people going into 2024, you had these big goals and dreams, and you still have them, right? Yes. You cannot fear change, though. In order for those dreams and goals and plans to happen, and for you to see them happen fast, you've got to remove the fear. You've got to become fearless. Okay. You must know by now the problems we face today cannot be solved at the same level of thinking in which they were created. We have to think a new way so we can manifest a new thing. And so in order for me to help 1,000 families earn an extra $1,000 each month doing what I do, I have to think a new way. I have to do things differently than I did previously. Okay. So do not let the size of your dreams intimidate you. I promise you. And so change what you're languaging out loud, because whatever you speak, you get to keep. Say Jerusha said it. I got that from Ray Higdon. Whatever you speak, you get to keep. So change what the language you're saying out loud and in your head, but out loud. Change the company you keep. If the people aren't trying to lose weight, they're not trying to eat healthier, they're not trying to build a business, they're not trying to attend conferences and webinars and Zooms to educate themselves, you need to change the company that you have around you. Change your work ethic. And so we've already established your goals, right? You're going to go all, G-O dash A-L. Go all. You're going to go all in 2024. So write this down. Here's your business tip. Take your dream and cut it into phrases, like small pieces, and then years, quarters, months, days, hours, until you can manage it. like 1,000 families I'm helping start an online business. I'm teaching them and training them. 1,000 families, helping them earn extra money, right? So how am I going to do it? I'm going to break it down. Okay, so how many am I going to attract in January and start the process? How many will I attract in February and start the process, right? And so until I reach that goal. And so what I strongly suggest, you break everything down in bite sizes. I'm not going to be able to do well, no, God is good now. I can do 1,000 right now. Okay. So, but I want to make sure, right, that I don't even want to say the word realistic, because there's no realistic when you believe in God, but you know what I mean. Okay. Small bites at a time. So comment in the chat, which one is worse? The fear of staying the same or the fear of change? Put in the chat. Okay. Which one is worse? The fear of staying the same or the fear of change? You see, the enemy attacks the mind daily, and every day we're all invited to a party called a pity party. And at the pity party, nothing is going right. Nothing is going right. Everything is going wrong. The people are not showing up. No one's purchasing. The enemy invited me to a pity party and I almost went. Well, actually, I went for a little bit, but that's how people do. They will see that you're changing and they'll invite you into their misery, to their party. They open the door for you and they dump their garbage on you. And so you got to understand, in this season, you can't go to that pity party. Okay. You can't allow yourself to even stay at the party. The enemy starts to make you think, right? Oh, everything's wrong. I'm posting. Nothing's happening yet. It's 15 days in. I'm already disappointed. This is harder than I thought. The enemy is going to make you want to stop. It is his job. It is his mission. But see, you're bigger than that. You're better than that. And so my father has always told me, you're going to be pitiful or powerful, but you're not going to be both. And so I make a choice every day, no matter what is happening. If it's not going my way, Jerusha, are you going to be pitiful or are you going to be powerful, but you're not about to be both? So if you're going to pay, right, you might as well get a reward for it, because we're all going to pay a price to be successful. And if you're going to pay a price if you're not successful. So if you're going to pay, you might as well get a reward from it. Yes or yes? Yes. Okay. You will pay a price, good or bad, you're going to pay. So write this down. This is so good. Write this down. You will pay a price to be different than everybody else. You will pay a price to be different. So different. So let's change the language to attract better quality people in our businesses. That's where we're going to start first, is changing the way that we speak, changing what we believe, what we've heard, what we've seen. We're going to start speaking the change, even though we don't see it yet. So for those of you on Facebook, real quickly, I might can share my screen on Facebook. So I'm going to give you some things you can say instead of, happy MLK Day to you too. All right, let me see. I'm going to share my screen really fast on Facebook and see, can you see this? Yes, Facebook. All right, so we're going to start right here. Can you see this Facebook? Yes or yes? I think you can. Move this out the way. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your presence. Make sure you're tagging and sharing right now. So let's change the language to attract better quality people to our business. So if you are in network marketing, direct sales, or just any small business, online businesses, affiliate marketing, it doesn't matter. You still have to communicate to people to build a customer base, a client base. You still have to say the right things. But typically businesses like direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, you're actually building sometimes a team of people. And what I found is most people just don't know what to say to attract the people they want in their industry. And so I'm going to help you with that. So you better write this down. You better, as Jerusha said, okay, you got to write this down right now. You got it? Write it down. Make it plain. Write the vision down. Make it plain. You got it? Yes or yes? If you got it, say yes. Oh, you can see this. Okay, great. I just want to make sure. All right. So if you are wanting quality professionals, right? People who are ready right now, people who understand a business does require time and money, people that if they don't have it, they figure out resources to get it. You're going to change what you're saying to them. So instead of saying, do you want to join my team? Right? Like I'm training 1,000 people to earn an extra $1,000. So I'm looking for the people who want to earn an extra $1,000. I'm not saying, do you want to join my team? Because this is a movement. This is happening. I want to do it with you, but it's happening without you, right? And so instead of you saying to people, do you want to join my team? Because you're making it about you and not about them. So what you want to say is, do you get educated about other streams of income? So if you have an opportunity and you're offering it to people, do not ask them, do they want to be on your team? Because the answer is no. They don't see the value in being on your team. Now, they see the value in making more money. They see the value in getting tax deductions. They see the value in those things. So what I would say is, do you get educated about other streams of income? The answer is yes or no. If she does get educated, boom, you can now educate her about your opportunity. Now, if you have a product, like I have a liquid collagen, instead of me saying, do you want to buy this liquid collagen, right? Instead of saying that, or do you want to buy my toothpaste, my lashes, my t-shirts? What else y'all sell? My oil, my nails. What else do you sell? Instead of me saying that, to someone, what else could I possibly say? Instead of me saying, do you want to buy my whatever you sell, makeup, skincare? No, I could say, I don't know if you're looking for these benefits: whiter teeth, stronger gums, fresher breath, no toxic chemicals. Do you want me to share the toothpaste that I use? See how different that is? For me, if I said, I don't know if you're looking for these benefits, but I use a collagen that strengthens my bones, my joints, my connective tissues, my tendons, my muscles, my ligaments. Do you want me to share the liquid collagen that I use? I didn't say purchase it. I didn't say you got to get it. I didn't say anything. What I want to do is educate you first so you can make an informed decision. Because if you don't want better tendons and ligaments and bones and joints, then okay, that's fine. Same thing with toothpaste. If you don't want, you sell toothpaste. If you don't want whiter teeth, stronger gums, that's fine, right? You just get to educate them. They get to make the decision. Because people want to buy, right? They just don't want to be sold to. They want to buy. They want to be a part of what's happening, right? They just don't want to feel like you're selling them on every single thing. So your job is to educate first. Make sense? Yes or yes. Another thing, if you're in a network marketing type business, instead of saying, I'm a consultant, I'm a representative, I'm company name. I know a lot of you get so excited. You're like, I'm company name. And I'm like, you're not company name. You are a person first. Okay. You're not company name. The company name does not need to be your email address. You're not them. It should not be blasted and posted everywhere because it's not you. You're marketing yourself all the time. Every day I'm marketing Jerusha first because that's not going to change. Make sense? So those of you that if I go to your page, you just have your company name, your company stuff. It doesn't tell me who you are. So you don't want to just go around telling people I'm a consultant. The best thing you want to say is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I help people leverage and monetize social media, whatever you do. I'm an entrepreneur. I teach people how to travel for less all over the world, whatever your job is. Everyone, does this make sense? Yes or yes? Instead of saying what you are saying, change it. Because now you're interested in the person, not you benefiting from the person. People actually don't care about what you're saying until you care about them. And so you want to make sure everyone is listening to the same radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? WIIFM radio station. What's in it for me? Write that down. Yes, everyone is listening to the same radio station every single day. What's in it for me? That's why you start with the benefits. That's why you start with what they're getting from you. Every time I show up, I share, I give. This is what I'm giving. I'm depositing before I get a withdrawal. So when you're talking to someone, you want to talk to people and make sure you're focused on their needs. You're going to win every single time. I promise. It's just going to happen for you. Say, Jerusha said, yes, yes. So change is a process. Now it's going to take you time to do this, right? You have to go through the process. Most people just don't like the process, but the process is where you grow. The process is when you learn. The process is when you mature. That's like if you had a baby, okay, hashtag mama boys, and the newborn comes out of your womb. And what if the newborn starts running? Girl, that will freak you out. That's like Chucky. You'd be like, what just happened? That doesn't happen because the real process is when the baby comes out, the baby can't do anything but rely on you. That's like we have to rely on God. Then once the baby is being nurtured and fed, what happens? The baby starts to roll over, just like your business. Okay, as a business owner, you start to gain clients, speaking the right language. Now the baby starts to crawl. Your business starts to what? Turn a profit. The baby starts to walk. Then all of a sudden, now the baby starts to run. That's how your business is. Will go through a process and start running on its own. Your business can ultimately be on autopilot, but you have to start. So yes, think about it. You have to start just like anything else. And so I'm just excited for you to change your language this year, because I find that a lot of people just don't know what to say. And that's where, let me see. Oh, is that good? Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Oh, good. I guess she said, yeah, that makes sense. All right. So let me stop the sharing right there. All right, so I wanted you to see it. I'm a visual and auditory learner, so I just assume some people are like me. So I wanted you to see what that looks like. Hopefully you wrote it down, put it in the chat. And so I think I told you guys the story before. My son was a preemie, and you know, some babies are faster than others. And you heard of babies walking like 6 months and 8 months, and you have like, wow, that baby's walking fast. You will have businesses start at the same time, you and your bestie, and she goes faster than you. Then you have other people that'll go slower than you, right? So the main thing is focus on you. That doesn't mean it's not working or it's not for you. God is still nurturing you and feeding you and directing you. Your path is different. So don't get caught up in watching how this baby is growing or this business is growing. Focus on yourself. One of the scriptures, I don't know, my Bible scholars can tell me the exact verbiage, but I know it says, I will instruct you and teach you concerning the path you should walk. I will direct you with my eyes. So I prefer God's eyes on me every day. Direct me. Okay. Direct me, because when he's directing me, I know I'm going on the right path. Direction is so much more important than speed. Meaning you're going fast, but nowhere. There's so many people, I'm going fast, but you're going nowhere. So I'd rather, right? Yes. She said, yes, Jerry. I'd rather have God watching me every single day, directing me, because direction is so much more important than speed.